Good morning again. How are you? It is Friday, so for some of us, that means. What does that mean? That means we have the weekend off. For others of us, it's just the end of a week. But I still hope you enjoy tomorrow. So, good morning. Oh, man. That does sound good. The sound of the shuffling cards, the reminder to let our shoulders droop, reminder to take that breath. So last night I did an hour and a half going over a book. So I'm starting to do more videos. And tonight I think I'm going to be doing I got a new set of cards, so I might be doing another video tonight just on a set of cards, so you are invited. So taking that breath, letting our shoulders droop, remembering to smile. I don't know, does that help? So let's see what the universe has for us today. Let's see if there's any angers or resentments we need to review. Maybe if they pop up in the tarot this morning or today, maybe we can review the issue, and hopefully if it pops up again, like I always say, maybe we could surprise everybody and not react the way we normally do. So that's part of the reason why I do this every morning. What's the old saying? Is that the difference between wisdom and experience? Experience is when you have to screw up yourself, and wisdom is when you can learn from other people's screw ups. So with the tarot, when we're reviewing it, we can review those traps we fall into, which is part of the reason why we do it in the morning. So here is our stack, divided into 3. Each one a different thread going out to the universe. And I was just talking to somebody about intuition, and sometimes it's just which thread do we want to pull, because each one of these is a different conversation. And so it's Friday, it's time to go into the weekend. Let's see what's right on the surface here. So I'm going to do my 3 and 1. Then I'm going to take my sip of coffee, because that's very important. And let's see what we have for today. Right off the bat, I can see so court cards can be us, court cards can be others around us, court cards could be a situation, but this King of Pentacles, they are very conservative in their actions and their thoughts. They don't deviate much from tradition, kind of thing. And they very much are stable, and so sometimes trying to get them to have a different idea can be quite difficult. When we have the 5 of Swords, we had the stability of the 4s. And yet here comes this new idea. And there's a challenge to it. And the challenge for somebody like the King of Coins truly is to accept something out of his realm, something out of his ordinary thinking processes. And the writer Pamela Coleman Smith, I almost see this as an ego card, because you see the two defeated people, and then you have the person with all the swords looking kind of smug, and so I call that the ego card. And it fits for this in the fact that here we have the stability here again of the fours. Think of this as four other people, and then you have this one sword that's coming through and has to be the winner. But we follow up with the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is about coming together as a group, celebrating together as a group. So let's turn over the advice card, which is the Ten of Pentacles. So there's a couple ways to read this. So I'm going to take a pause here. Ten of Pentacles is about absolutely, that stability. You've accomplished something. Whether coins are home, health, or money. But it's finally getting that thing stable where you've paid your bills and things have stabilized, right? But this is for the advice. So I think what we have here is that we have somebody who is stable, somebody who is knowledgeable, somebody who's a king, holding on to that coin, and he's staring at this group here like, are you silly in the head? But this king practices what he preaches. And so I believe what I'm seeing here is that the winner of this argument needs to be logical, needs to be conservative, needs to... This is one of those things where you don't let somebody force their ideas on us. But we find a way to bring them into the fold and compromise so that everything is, so that we can complete it. So this is a challenge. Fives are challenges. But how do we have that argument where maybe even feelings get hurt, or maybe you have to explain something to somebody. They think they're right, you're right, kind of thing. They think they're right, but you're right. You do that without an ego, but you have to get that point across. So for today, the end goal is that everybody comes away feeling like it's a team. Okay? With the understanding that it's not the time to take chances. It's not the time to go against what you already know. It's to go with the strongest route, not the chanciest route or something different. But this king of coins knows his stuff. And it may seem like ego, it may seem like whatever, but the point's got to come across, because that is the ultimate. That's the ultimate goal, is the stability, but making sure that everybody's on board with it, making sure of the making sure that we go with the more conservative, what we know, getting our point across, even if it's, I guess I'm kind of pussyfooting around it because it's one of those things where with the Five of Swords, feelings are going to get hurt. You're going to tell somebody something, they're going to say something back, and you know you're right. They can even think they're right. But, you know, if you have a solid foundation to stand on, which is the Ten of Coins, if you have a solid foundation to stand on, there is no argument. And you'll be able to get that point across. So just be prepared for that argument. Be prepared to get your point across. But also be prepared to be the diplomat so that everybody gets to celebrate the decision. Does that make sense? So keep in mind also, since this is a court card and could be somebody else, this could be us not wanting to, you know, this could be us throwing that extra sword in there, causing the problem. Because we don't know. But ultimately, whatever is good for the group, we need to be willing to bend. And we need to, because that's going to stabilize everything. So the decision here is this us or is this somebody else? What's the argument about? And what is the common ground? Again, coins are ground. What's the argument about? What's the common ground? And how can everybody benefit? So, and that's what I'm going to keep an eye out for today. So I hope everybody has an amazing day, an amazing weekend. Again, I'll probably do a couple more videos this weekend just because I got a new tarot. And yes, it says Crowley, but it's got Theta Bara in there. I love the old silent film star stuff and things like that. And then I also just got this in the mail. So, but I got to finish my other book before I can finish that one. So, that's going to be possibly my weekend, but I hope everybody here has an amazing weekend. And I will see everybody definitely on Monday, 7:15 again, and possibly over the weekend if I do some more videos. So go to MyTarot. If you go to the Two of Wands, well, okay, is everybody on Facebook here, I think? Yeah, I think everybody here is on Facebook. So go to the Facebook page and drop a line, say hi, and I'll hang out there on the weekend too. So again, thank you very, very much and take care.